8 years ago, I discovered one of the greatest unsung inventions of the 20th century. The menstrual cup. Menstrual cups are an ingenious alternative to pads or tampons. They are made of soft, medical-grade silicone, and they are reusable. Get this, one menstrual cup lasts for 10 years. 10 years, a decade. You did hear me correctly. A decade. I've used mine for the last 8 years, so I can't vouch for what happens at year 10. Do they spontaneously combust? Do they self-destruct? I hope not, to be honest. But what I can tell you is that for the last 8 years, since I started using one of those little things, my quality of life and my well-being improved. Menstrual cups are more comfortable, they are more convenient, they are easier to use, believe me, than anything else I had ever used previously every month. And I also liked that I'm not spending any money, not a penny, on menstrual products, which means more wine, and it means more things that I like. Yeah? There's another angle to this, which is really important, especially in our communities. The waste angle. Through the course of a life, a woman will use about 12,000 pads or tampons. Those have to be disposed of somehow. A lot of them end up in landfill. Sometimes they get incinerated. Sometimes they wash up on Brighton Beach. Now, with a menstrual cup, you got a whole decade of zero solid waste. Not at all. None at all. And you know, I got to thinking, I thought, if within the context of my relatively pampered and privileged existence here in London, a menstrual cup could make such a tangible difference to my life, it could potentially be a game changer in parts of the world where women and girls don't have it as easy as I do. And so I started looking into this, and I found some very interesting and some alarming things, found out some alarming things. Did you know that in Malawi, more girls miss school as a result of menstruation than because of malaria? Yeah? In many communities, girls will be absent from classrooms 20% of the time because they don't have access to or they can't afford pads or tampons. They often have to improvise, in fact, using, I don't know, cloth, mattress stuffing, newspaper, feathers, that kind of thing, you know? And so what I decided to do was deal with that. I was motivated also by something horrible I found out. I found out that in some of the slums I visited last year in Nairobi, there are girls who trade sex for pads or tampons. That's right, there are predatory, opportunistic older men who have cottoned on to the fact that girls need pads, and they take advantage of that. And I thought to myself, if I could prevent even one of those girls, if I could put her in a situation where she makes a different choice in that situation, it will be worth it. And that is why I founded the cup effect. Because periods shouldn't be a problem. Our business model is quite straightforward. We raise awareness about cups, and we make them available as far and wide as we can. We sell them in affluent markets, so to women in Britain or anywhere else where they got the money to spend, and we use some of that income to support our projects. I've got plenty of projects running in Kenya at the moment and in Malawi. But I want to do more, and I need help, actually. I do need help, and you can do something. 8 years ago, I discovered one of the greatest unsung inventions of the 20th century, and I need you to help me share it. We need PR, we need marketing. I need you to invite me to your events, get me interviews. If you're in the press, hook me up. Because we need to spread the word about menstrual cups in general and about the work we're trying to do because it's so important. Thank you very much.